Hey everyone, it's Whelms, your favorite Forex trader. I wanted to jump on here to show you exactly how I mark up my charts. Um, so the first thing I do, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so by clicking the bell button in a subscription button. That way you get notifications when I do videos just like this. So if you're an aspiring Forex trader and you're wondering exactly how to mark up your charts, I'm going to show you a simple way to mark up your charts. Um, this way is what I pretty much do for myself before I execute a trade. So when you come onto the charts, you want to make sure you analyze what's going on. So the very first thing I do, and this is all part of my trading plan as well. So if you haven't already created a trading plan, you want to go ahead and grab a notebook and pretty much put down steps that you're going to take before you place a trade. Okay. So you need a trading plan. That way you've created rules for yourself to follow and you don't violate those rules. Okay. So that's really, really important. So we're not going to jump in here and just try to put a buy or sell order in without some technical analysis. So let's take a look to see what I'm talking about here. So basically, I start off with the weekly, right? Weekly. And I take a look to see the very first thing it does in the weekly, I'm looking at what trend we're in. Are we in an uptrend or a downtrend? So if I'm looking at this chart, and I'm stretching it out, I notice that we're making higher highs, higher lows. Right here, pretty much we're going sideways, so this is consolidation. Then we dip down, made a lower low. Then we dipped up, made a higher high. Dipped down, made a lower low, because this low is lower than, this low is higher than this low. So this is a lower high, right? And then it shot up here and create a new higher high. All right. So one of the things I do is I take this tool over here and I just mark up the path, right? Mark up the path. That way I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll make it white for you guys so you guys can see it. Okay. Actually, that's the path right there. Started here. You got a high, then a low, then a higher high, then a low, then a high, then a low, then a higher high. This high is bigger than these two previous highs, so that's a higher high, then a low, and then another high, which is bigger than this high. Okay, so my analysis is telling me that we're in an uptrend. So grab my tool. I do one of these numbers here. I say, okay, we're in an uptrend because it's sloping upwards, right? So it is the uptrend. So now what I'm going to do is just delete this and go to a lower time frame now. Because now that I know it's an uptrend, all I want to do now is take buy orders. Okay, buy orders. So I want to make sure that the market's going in my favor. But then again, as you can see on the top of this, you got some sideways motion right here. Okay. All right. And it's not giving me a clear indication that it wants to go higher. Okay. So we got to be very, very careful because this right here is a consolidation area, zone right here. This is all consolidation because it's going sideways. All right. So now we're going to go down to the 4 hour. Actually, it's daily. Click on 1 day. Okay. And we're going to take a look to see what's on top. What I want to do is put my resistance line on top here. That's my resistance. That's the ceiling because it has not broke the ceiling, right? The other thing I want to do is make this a little bit bigger. Is I want to put a horizontal ray on the top of this candle, the same horizontal ray on the bottom of this candle, because this is my daily range, right, for today. All right. So, excuse me. Drop down to the 4 hour and let's see what's going on within those two lines, right? I put resistance right here, support right here. This is my version of support and resistance. But there's also resistance on top because that's the ceiling. So I see here that the market bounced off this resistance level, okay, and came down and hit this support level, okay, bounced off, right? All right, but we're looking for buys. So we're waiting for the market to give me signs that it's going to go higher. So I'm going to sit on my hands and not do anything. All I'm doing right now is charting up my chart to see and prepare a trap for the market. Okay. Um, so meaning that you're going to put together a strategy here that once the market gets to a certain point and and you have your confluences in order, you want to take the trade. Okay. Because right now I was at the 4 hour, I went down to the hourly, and you can see there's a bearish engulfing candle that's bigger than this candle right here. So it looks like it wants to go a little bit lower, but it didn't wick all the way down, right? It's wicking up. So you need to pay attention to that as well. So now one of the things you can do, and I usually do this on the hourly, is take your Fibonacci tool, which is this tool right here, and take it from the top, stretch it all the way down to the bottom, okay, of your off. You put it all the way down to your, this is resistance, this is support, okay, and you just stretch it out all the way down to the bottom and wait, right? Wait, okay. You can do it this way, or actually, let me take this off because we're looking for buys. We're not looking for sells. Okay, we're looking for buy. I could probably invert it. So let me see. Looking for buys. Okay, I'm just trying to find a low off the hourly. Okay, we have the lower low here. So what I'm gonna do is take my Fibonacci tool and put it down here, stretch it out, and see what it did. All right, so there you go. It actually bounced off the 71%. So typically what I do is I take this tool, the rectangle, and I box this up here between 61.8 and 79. Okay, this is my sweet spot. This is my sweet spot. I'm looking for buys bouncing off this sweet spot, right? Okay. So let me take off the fib and look what it's doing. It actually came into my sweet spot. And it looked like it wants to bounce off the sweet spot. So what we want to do is go down to a lower time frame because this is my sweet spot and hit the low and it's bouncing off of the low. So I want to see if there's any buy opportunities here. Okay. So we're going to go down to a lower time frame, go down to the 15-minute. And you'll notice that it did come down to the sweet spot. Okay. And all I'm looking for is a sign that's going to go back up. So I'm either looking for a bullish engulfing, I'm looking for a doji candle. These are reversal candles. And if I can come across any one of those candles, like right here. Interesting, right? See if I can get a doji candle that pops out of here. So I pretty much wait, right? To see if it's going to go through my zone or is it going to go bounce off my zone. So you see this candle right here? If this candle closes higher than the previous candle, okay, we have ourselves a bullish engulfing candle, right? But it may squeeze and go a little bit lower. So let's just, be patient and see what's going on. Okay. So that's what I pretty much do. And now I'm just waiting for a buy signal. Okay. Because I noticed from the weekly, we're heading trending higher, but yet going sideways, right? And I put my fib on top of um to find my zone, right? Because right now it's in my zone. It's either 61.8 or 79%. I'm just waiting for it to come out of the zone. Okay. Come out of the zone. So I'm just waiting patiently to see if I can find anything that's going to give me a buy signal. And that's when I would put in my trade. And then I'll set my stop loss below. Okay. Stop loss below my zone. Okay. So typically, stop loss will be below my zone. And then my TP, my take profit, will be at the high, which is right at this line here. Okay. Because remember I told you I put two lines. Okay. Um, the line down here and the line up here. So resistance, okay, is up here. So if I do take a buy order and it's in this zone, my TP is going to be at this line right here. Okay. So let's just wait to see how it's going to develop. Okay. So as you can see, you have two candles that are heading up. And I'm just waiting for a buy signal, but another way to just wait for that is to put on my Smart Money Concepts indicator. It's telling me where the zone is, right? So there you go. My indicator is, you know, coincides with my zone, which is nice. Okay. Um, so it may come a little bit lower down to that zone area, right? It gave me two zone areas. So everything's in my zone, so that's pretty cool. So the indicator is going to tell me whether or not it's going to bounce off the zone or not. Let's make the indicator a little bit bigger so that way you can see it. Normal, whenever you see small, you just put it on normal. Okay, Smart Money Concepts by Lux Algo. So you want to find that indicator. And all I'm doing is waiting for a buy signal. Okay, that's all I'm waiting on right now. Okay, because as you can see, it's trending lower, but we're not going to take reversals. We're going to take buys. Okay, because it's a change of character, which means it's trending lower. So in order to take a buy, you need this to be green. And once it says change of character and it turns green or break a structure, that's when you decide, you set up your strategy right there. You decide that you want to take a trade whenever this area is broken, right? And it changes to green, right? Change of character on the green side. There's always a buy signal, change of character or break of structure. So we're just waiting for it to get to these levels above here, and then we take buys. Okay. So that's what we're waiting on. Okay. So the EMA, if I put it on here as well, we're below. Okay. That's why you have everything on going lower because it's below the 100 EMA. Make sure that says 100. Yes, 100 EMA. Okay. And that's another tool that gives me some confluence. that I put on my chart. Okay. So no, so you want to wait for the candles to be above the EMA or the moving average, right? It's a moving average. And then once it bounces off the moving average and you have this turning green, um, while it's printing out the candles, you have your confluences. So number one, your first confluence is you analyze the chart, you did your you found out what trend we're in, right? Because right now it's just consolidating. It's consolidated. It's just trying to go down. Okay. It's actually retracing, okay, to bounce off a certain number below here, okay, to trend higher. Okay. Let's see, here it is. Change of character. You want to wait for this, but it also printed it over here. So you want to see this again when it goes back up. Once you see change of character, it's going to retrace and come back. Okay. And then trend higher. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting on. Okay. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. All right. So what do we have here? Something's being developed. Look over here, a bullish engulfing candle. If this candle closes higher than this candle, you have a bullish engulfing candle. Okay, so that's a positive sign that it might want to trend higher. Okay, so that's what you pretty much want to wait for. Now, another tool I use just to give me direction is I'll take off the EMA real quick, and I'll take off the smart money concept, and then I'll put on this indicator, which is multi-time frame trend table, okay, by this creator right here. I'm gonna put this on the chart real quick. It's gonna tell me what trend, where we at. So if you take a look at this and look at that, it closed, look at that, it's higher. Boom, get ready for buy. All right, but you don't want to buy yet until you see a change of character. So a daily, remember, uptrend, weekly uptrend. Okay. Right now it's trending lower because you got the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and the 4 hour. Okay. But you got two greens. What I want to see is all of this being green. Once you see all of this being green, prepare to take a buy order. Simple as that. So three tools I use. I use the moving average or EMA, abbreviated EMA. I use the multi-time frame trend table. It gives me exactly what trend, what the what's going on in the trend. Higher time frames is telling me it's going up, so that's what we're waiting for. Because we looked on the weekly and we saw that it was going higher, so that's what we were on point. Because now it's saying up. Everything else is down, so we don't want to take a trade going down. We want to wait for it to reverse and go higher. Okay. All right, so we'll take this off and we'll put Smart Money Concepts back on. Lux Algo. And we just pretty much wait. Did it take? Hold on. There we go. And that's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for a change of character, the reversal, and then it's going to bounce off support and trend higher to the high of the day. Okay. So it's probably not going to happen in this recording, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea how I structure my charts, how I chart up my charts. Rewind the video, take notes, and just follow in my footsteps. This is not investment advice. Please consult with your investment advisor. I'm only sharing with you what I do. I don't know what strategy or how you approach the markets, but this is how I approach the markets. So take it with a grain of salt. Other than that, yeah, just looking for a change of character, break of structure, just waiting for the market to be above the EMA or the moving average before I take a buy. Now I could have took a buy down here, but until I see a change of character and it's in green, I'm sitting on my hands because right now we're below, right? Change of character is in red. It might just reverse on me. And if I got in and buy here and then it reverses, it's going to hit my stop loss. I don't want to do that. I want to trade with the trend. I want to trade with the trend. Remember, keep that in mind. Trade with the trend. If the higher time frames are telling you that it's an uptrend, then you want to trade with the trend. Okay, you'll find a lot of people who want to, oh, let me get in this, and try to make a quick buck or two, which is fine if that's your strategy. But you just want to be patient because you're going to probably make more money because it needs to create a higher high, right? So you just want to be patient and set your stop losses. Remember, always set your stop losses and you set your TP. Okay, simple as that. Your TP tool should be this tool right here. Actually, it's this one. Your long position. And once you put in your order, you want to stretch this out. Make sure it says a 1. Okay, a 1 to 2.5. Okay, 1 to 2.5. And you just pretty much set it and forget it. 1 to 2, 1, 2.5. Okay. Trying to get exactly at 1 to 2.5. It's really tough. All right, so there it is. And that's all you really need to do. Trade based on these parameters, a 1 to 2.5 when you put in your buy order. Simple as that. So if I was to gotten in the trade on that bullish engulfing candle right there, all I'm waiting for is it to pretty much get to the 2.5 level. And then if it hits that level, I made a profit, I cash out. That's where my TP is. But again, I'm not getting into the trade until I see a change of character. Okay. Because like I said, it could just fake you out and continue its journey lower. And all of a sudden you're like, oh man, it hit my stop loss. And you're like, that's because you didn't wait for this to change to green. Okay. Because it's going to print out. If it's going to go higher, it's going to print out higher. Now, is there any guarantees that it'll print out and go higher? No, there's never any guarantees. But you want to prepare for it, right? You want to watch it and prepare for it, right? Spend some time analyzing your charts and just be patient enough for it to go in your favor. Simple as that. Go in your favor. Okay. So with that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share and tell your friends about it. Grab some friends, get some popcorn and a drink so you both could, study together and watch exactly what I do when I do it. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. My subscription base is growing higher, which is nice. I hit over 400 subscribers, which is nice. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers within the next 90 days. So please, 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 if you can, share, invite your friends to subscribe to the channel as well. Help me help you. And I'm always going to put these videos together for you guys for the benefit of your journey. Because Forex trading is a journey. It's a journey. You're going to watch a lot of videos, which is fine. But find your favorite, okay, and watch those videos over and over and over and over, okay? I remember with my younger brother, when he wanted to be a basketball player, I let him watch Michael Jordan. I bought a video for him when he was younger, a VHS back in the day, right? I'm dating myself. But in that video, Michael Jordan was just showing his techniques, how to shoot and so on and so forth, his skill set. So my younger brother watched that video 50 times. And sure enough, he became exactly like Michael Jordan. He just became a really good shooter, came in the number 2 in the whole city that he lived in. He became in second place for the top shooter. So if I'm sharing this story with you because if you consistently watch something over and over and over, practice, 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 good things come from that. Good things come from that. You're gonna get sharper. You're gonna get better. You're gonna be on point. Okay. And as you can see, the market is actually going higher. Okay, the market is going higher. It's bouncing off these levels and it's going higher. And all I'm waiting for is a break of structure or a change of character. That's all I'm waiting for. A break of structure, change of character, and then a retest. Like over here, it says break of structure. Okay. And when you see a break of structure, it's going to go higher. And it comes back and retests that area. See what it did over here? It went back and came and retested the area. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the retest. And look at that, it went higher. That's exactly what you're waiting for. A break of structure and come back and retest that area for it to, then you take your buy. This is where you take your buy right here for pretty much a 1 to 2.5. Okay, a 1 to 2.5. Let me see if you would get a 1 to 2.5 right there on the long position. If you got in, let's say down here, okay, and you stretch this out, okay, you would have to wait. You would have to wait, but at least you would be in profit, right? Because you put your stop loss right below here. Actually, 1 to 2.5, you would have got it. 1 to 2.5. Yeah, you would have got it. It's right. Trying to do this with the mouse. Okay, so look at that. If you would have gotten the trade right here, put your stop loss below, right below, okay, your entry, you would have got your 1 to 2.5. Boom. Profit. This was all profit right here. That's it. That's it. So be patient and just follow the strategy. Simple as that. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Subscribe, hit the bell button. That way you get future notifications of future videos just like this one. Thanks again. Have a successful trading week, and we'll do this again. Take care. Bye.